Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Tracks on Sundays. As usual, I'm your host, Tracks to Max, and today we're going to look into something that was a little of discussion on the Discord. So, one player was telling others about his common gear he was using. He's a new player, and others suggested that he farm stage 10 of the Dragon Dungeon instead to get 4-star and 5-star gear. Now, that is pretty contradictory about what I said last week, right? Go back and watch that video if you haven't yet. If you're a new player, it will help you a lot. But today I thought, you know what? Let's just test this out. Let's throw 1,000 energy into Dragon 10 and 1,000 energy divided into 8.5 and 8.6. And let's see what the outcome is. Let's see how good the gear is that we can get out of 1,000 energy in one of them and 1,000 energy in the other one. And we can discuss and debate what is the best of the two. See you in a second. And welcome back. Here we are. So after spending 2,000 energy to see what's actually better, doing the campaign or doing Dragon Stage 10, these were my results. So from campaign farming stage 8.5 and 8.6, we got 2.7 million XP. That's quite a lot. To put that in perspective, you can level up 33 level 1s from 1 to 20. 3 stars from level 1 to 30, you can level up 13. And then like 5 stars to 50, you can almost get 3 to 50. Barely miss it, something like that. So quite some XP right there that obviously you won't be getting in Dragon, because if you can farm stage 10 Dragon with food, that means you should probably be hitting something that's higher level than stage 10. You probably want to do stage 16 to get 6-star gear, better gear, more silver. So we got 1.7 million silver out of this. This was from selling all the gear. It's the total value. We'll do the same for Dragon later on. We got 54 mystery shards. We got a handful of champions, 1 common, 4 uncommon, 2 rares. The 2 rares are kind of like the best thing here. They're arguably almost as good as the 54 mystery shards themselves, because you probably won't even get 2 rares from that amount of mystery shards, because they're basically all chickens anyway, right? Even though some of the uncommons are used for some fusions, and the 2 rares are as well from this stage. We were pretty unfortunate with our RNG. We only got 5 5-star chests that were worth mentioning. Now 4 of them were HP percentage. You probably will never use 4 of these. However, I did put them on here because there are champions where you actually would use this instead of a defensive one. These are champions such as Coffin Smasher, for instance. He's an HP based champion, so if you put an HP chest on top of that, it scales better for his damage and his defensive ability. So you're kind of knocking out 2 birds with 1 stone there. But 4 is too much. You would maybe keep 2 of those and trash the other 2. Only 1 defensive percentage uncommon with an HP flat substat, so it's basically just a common. And then we only got 1 pair of 5-star speed boots common slot. We did get about 4 4-star ones, but you just lose out too many stats if you go the 4-star route. You lose out on 5 speed immediately, which is a lot. But that said, if you're a starting player, I would still hang on to like maybe 1, maybe 2 of these. You never know if that's going to be like the last piece of your puzzle of getting the 4 lifesteal items together. So you might as well just hang on to 1 or 2 just in case. I would never level them up to 16 though. You probably want to maximum level them up to 12. Okay, so that was a campaign. The Dragon's Lair stage 10 We got ourselves a whopping 2.2 million silver. Now that's a 23% bonus, more than we did in the campaign. Dungeons give you basically more silver than campaign does, so it's quite normal. Then we got 1 red brew, 2 blue brew, 1 void brew. Sounds like a Dr. Seuss book to me. Yeah, that's basically 48 wasted energy right there. You don't want that. It just does nothing for you as a new player. You're going to have to spend silver to use them, and the XP you get out of it is just laughable, okay? So that's wasted right there. 48 energy wasted. We got 20 mystery shards, which is nice. They always came in bundles of 4, so we got that 5 times out of our 83 runs it was. And then we got some pieces here. I wrote them down, but I'll show them to you because you might not be able to read that very clearly. The things that stand out here are the 5-star boots. They're all speed, obviously. One of them is from the accuracy set, and it's an epic one, so that's immediately a winner. Even though I know we're looking for lifesteal, accuracy is one of the second things together with speed we're looking for. So if we can get that on a 5-star boot, yeah, that's going to be really good. Other than that, we got 3 other random speed boots, and then there's another a chest, a defensive epic stalwart one, 5-star, with a speed substat, crit rate substat, and HP percentage substat, which level it up to 16 because you definitely will hold on and use that in the late game still. That's kind of where the dragon has an advantage over campaign, is that you can actually get pieces that you will probably use forever, even if they're 5-star. You'll just throw them on a champion you don't use often, something for faction wars. Now I did add a 4-star here. I didn't add the pictures of the campaign ones because I told you what they were, but I thought it would be nice to show you guys the pieces that we're kind of looking for out of the runs from campaign and how we could get them in Dragon. Now, none of these are lifesteal, which is actually what we want. We need 4 pieces of lifesteal, which is 2/3 of the gear you're going to wear. So these could all be used in your comp, but you're going to have to make up for it with the other pieces, right? So out of those 5 pieces, 4 are going to have to be lifesteal. You can use these as a broken set, or you could potentially use the 4-star accuracy one. Because it has a speed substat, it makes it a little better, only if you would actually also have another piece for accuracy, right? So that you would get the 40 bonus. 40 bonus in the beginning of the game is pretty significant. The second piece here, this destroy piece, is also really good. You would want a speed roll here somewhere. If you could get at least 1 on it, you'd probably be happy, but I mean, the triple would be super good, obviously. This stalwart piece is really good. Like, all the substats are good, and you can triple roll the speed or just 1 in each. It's a very good piece. The toxic set is horrible. It's the defensive one you want, but I would say only use that kind of piece if you are really lacking the defense percentage ones at 5-star. It's basically worse than anything you can farm in campaign. Well, I mean, the 5-star lifesteal ones in campaign. And the avenging is okay if you roll the accuracy, I guess. So, yeah. What are my thoughts now on this whole thing? Well, as an early game player, so this is someone who just started the game, you just got your first 60, your campaign farmer. I think I'm still going to stand by my standpoint of doing those stages for lifesteal gear, because as you can see, out of the gear that I got out of Dragon that we needed, the ones that we needed specifically, there weren't that many great ones. There were good ones to add on to the lifesteal sets that you might have already, but if you're starting the game, you need to gear up 5 champions with lifesteal. You're getting all these other random gear sets. You're never going to complete it. You're never going to get 5 champions into lifesteal. And that was basically the point of last video, right? The previous video. So yeah, what do you guys think? Am I wrong? Do you think Dragon 10 is better just because of the silver bonus? Because right now, the only pros that Dragon has versus campaign, in my opinion, is the gear that you actually farm has potential to be around for until the end of your playing time, while campaign gear you're obviously gonna trash at some point. But since you're very early, getting that XP, 33 2-star level 1s up to 20, or 13 rares up to 30, just boom, like that. That's kind of significant. Well, hope you enjoyed my video, and I'll see you next time. Peace.